Hi, it's Mark Marmer from Signature Electric. So we're in kind of a crazy time where we're distanced from each other. We're not connected. The phone doesn't ring as much. I don't get to talk to you or as much as I used to. And I was trying to think about some way that we could connect in this kind of odd time. Some of the normal conversation that we have, it just didn't seem right. So I thought, okay, well, what could we do? What are we all doing together? So I'm reading about how everybody has now got time to do things that they could never do before at home. You know, if I just had enough time, I'd clean the house or I'd clean out the cupboard that I never get to and what have you. And people are actually doing these things. And I thought, well, you know what, funny thing, we kind of had the same thing ourselves. We kind of got caught up on whatever we could, our little backlog of quotations and what have you. And we started to pull the cupboards apart at the office a while ago and pull things out. And a lot of stuff ended up in a number of trips to the garbage. But some of the stuff I couldn't bring myself to kind of throw it out. And I thought, well, what could I do with this stuff? And I thought, oh, maybe this will be a chance for us to kind of share our experiences together. And I'll show you some of the stuff that I found, and I'll tell you kind of what I have in mind. So we have these mugs. I used to have about 3 or 4 cases of these mugs. These are the mugs with the old logo that we rebranded a few years ago. And so we don't send these mugs out anymore. We don't use them. They've just been sitting. This is one item I found. Another item I found was one last item from a giveaway that we did. We used to sort of once a year, depending on what was going on, we might give something away. And this is a kind of a LED hanging light with a wind up on it, I think, that, you know, kind of an emergency light type of thing in the days before when LEDs were kind of a cool thing. Now LEDs, we pretty much expect every light that we buy to be LED, but this was a little while ago, and it's got the old logo on it as well. So I have one of these, I have a bunch of mugs, and a while ago we did a presentation for one of the property management companies, and it was about fuses. So did I have should I change fuses? Am I the right person to do it? How do we do it safely? And then sort of what fuses should I have in the building? So we had this kind of checklist that we gave away. And we gave away the checklist. We gave away a little fuse. People kept a fuse. And we gave this sort of Star Trek transparency of the starship. This is the Galaxy class starship. So if you can, I don't know if you can see that all right, just a transparency. And I was a little reluctant when it came to me this idea of giving away this transparency because I didn't really think anybody was going to be too interested in it. Well, it turned out that people were absolutely thrilled with this transparency. People were framing them and thanking me and how could I get another one and what have you. And interestingly enough, we have quite a few of these left. So here's what I'm thinking. Why don't we engage a little? Why don't we have a chance to get together a little virtually, that maybe you'll tell me about how you're cleaning out a cupboard or something you're doing at home. Maybe you'll send me a little short video clip. Maybe you'll make a comment to me. Maybe just send me an email. Whatever works for you in this time. And if you do that and you engage with me a little bit, I will take some of these things and we'll put them in the mail. And I'll mail them to you when we'll have a chance to engage in a slightly different way than we normally do, while we gently wait for this situation to hopefully resolve itself and that we can all get back to together. And I'm wishing all of you safety and good health, and that we'll all be back together soon.